What's up everyone, Elmi here, and for my 100th video I decided to take a look at the honest trailer for Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows on Netflix, and I've been watching season 2, and oh my god, that show is so awesome. It's so well done, and I just love how it pays a lot of homage to all the pop culture of the 80s, especially when it comes to horror and the supernatural. So I'm not even going to waste time. Let's jump right into it. Honest trailer for Stranger Things. Go.
The following trailer only spoils Season 1 of Stranger Things. The bad men will get us if we show you Season 2 before it's on Blu-ray.
Nice.
Today's episode is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's best unlimited network. From the streaming service that's a Game of Thrones away from ruling all of television, and a directing duo who's like Tarantino if he referenced films you've actually seen, comes the show that made the entire world ask, "Hey, have you finished Stranger Things yet?" Stranger Things.
I was asked that a lot.
No, I don't want to skip intro. This song is awesome.
I love that too. That's an awesome theme song.
You love the 80s. You love Steven Spielberg. You love most of Stephen King.
Maximum Overdrive, that's the one Stephen King film that Stephen King himself directed.
Now you're all grown up, and the real world is terrible. So escape to a slick, bingeable series you'd watch at double speed if it meant you could get it into your brain sooner. Must revisit childhood, escape horrible present day. Visit the idyllic suburb of Hawkins, Indiana. A small town where nobody seems to pay any mind to the giant high-security top-secret lab with hundreds of employees when a middle schooler goes missing. A losers club full of Goonies band together to recreate the cutest version of The Hangover you've ever seen, where one character disappears.
Where is Doc?
Where's Will?
One character is missing teeth, one character is cool and skeptical, and one character is a dangerous liability to the rest of the group.
Wow.
Mentally?
Something seriously wrong with her. Like, wrong in the head.
Will may be missing, but there's plenty of other strange things to go around. Like Mike's sister, trapped in a love triangle between two haircuts. Will's mom, who copes with her son's loss by getting really into arts and crafts. Hopper, the cop on a one-man quest to cold cock every guard in town.
Yeah.
I've got Jim Hopper.
Yeah, he does.
And fan favorite Barb, the most talked about character with the least amount of screen time since Boba Fett. Look, I get it. She's awkward and she didn't deserve to die. But how about the dude at the beginning who got shot just for helping a lost child?
Oh yeah.
Where's the hashtag justice for Benny, huh? Suit up with 2016's breakout character / Halloween costume, 11. She's one part Carrie. One part the kid from Boyhood, and one part reminder that Eggo Waffles is part of a balanced breakfast. Watch as she expands her vocabulary outside the secret lab she was raised in.
What is friend? Spit? Promise? Snowball? Mouth breather?
Discovering the joy of friendship, family, and fun new ways to murder people.
Oh, that scene was crazy.
Oh, wow. She just straight up exploded their brains, didn't she?
Mind-blowing.
Just cut back to her doing something cute again. Aw, we love you, 11. Please don't get caught up with a group of Chicago street toughs in a standalone Season 2 episode that, while providing a much-needed arc for your character, also completely derails the show's narrative momentum. I mean, just spitballing here. Journey to the Upside Down, an alternate dimension that's just like our own, if it were covered in snot ropes and dandruff.
Ugh.
It's a dangerous world that can only be crossed into by this spooky vagina, or this portal in the woods, or these Christmas lights, or this wall, or floating in salt water.
There's a ton of ways.
It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
There lives the Demigorgon. A monster who's either an invisible, unkillable, lightning-fast predator, or if the story demands it, a slow-moving golem who gets wrecked by a 16-year-old with a baseball bat. I hope they don't do what Aliens did and replace the big monster with a bunch of smaller, easier-to-kill versions. Again, just spitballing. So hop on the back pegs and ride along with one of Netflix's biggest hits that could have coasted by on pure nostalgia,
He-Man.
but goes the extra mile by adding a tight story with a great young cast who better crank out the next seasons fast, because if you think the Demigorgon is relentless, wait until puberty is on your tail. Clock's ticking, Dustin.
Son of a bitch.
That's great.
Starring nerds. bikes, hugs, Slender Man,
Slender
more
Man.
nosebleeds than a horned-up anime character, Winona Face.
Yeah, I don't know. She makes a lot of expressions like.
But this award from you, who take your craft seriously.
Oh, I remember
and
seeing
earnestly
this.
believe, like me, that great acting can change the world.
Will!
Well,
Mike's idiot dad, Loki stealing the show.
I hope you're enjoying your chicken, Ted.
What did I do?
What did I do?
Waffles.
Where's your breakfast?
Stop right there!
Elle does love her waffles.
Being able to talk to Mike's mom.
I want you to feel like you can talk to me. Nancy? What? You can talk to me. Joyce, if you need anything, Ted and I are here for you.
The lights.
Conflicted Nancy face.
She's like, Jonathan or Steve? Jonathan or Steve?
Blinking lights.
Lights!
They're here.
11 looks.
She's a great actress, I gotta say.
I understood that reference.
Like Professor X. It's from Lord of the Rings.
More like a Yoda.
Like Michael Myers.
That's like R2-D2 going to fight Darth Vader.
These shots from E.T., Jaws, Halloween, E.T. again, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
This does pay a lot of homage to
Stand
E.T.
by Me, An American Werewolf in London,
Oh, yeah.
and E.T.
Rito. And then this is Hammerhead. His name's Yoda. He can use the Force to move things with his mind.
And the
I
only
love
way
that scene.
pop culture knows how to explain alternate dimensions.
You create a doorway. The spacecraft passes through the gateway.
Oh.
You can take a shortcut. A higher dimension.
Nostalgic things.
Nostalgic things.
You know what's gonna suck? When TV shows get nostalgic for 2017 and show kids dabbing on a hoverboard like it wasn't the worst time ever. Today's episode is brought to you by T-Mobile. Switch to America's best unlimited network. Lego, my ego.
Says Al.
Another day, another Doug. Tomatoes are just weird apples. Your hair is winter fire. January embers. My heart burns there too.
Nice. You know, it's like people who grew up in the 80s, they see this and they like get that nostalgic sense. You know, when it comes to all kinds of the pop culture they show in this, the technology and the video games and the lifestyle of the 80s, basically. Yeah, like it makes me think, oh man, what if some like 10, 20 years from now they make a show that's based on 90s lifestyle and really tries to connect with people who grew up in the 90s like I did. Man, it's a crazy thing to think about. I don't know if I should like that or if it would just make me feel old. But yeah, they got a great cast in I really love the cast in the show, especially the girl that plays 11. She's really good. And I like how the actor who played Mike Wheeler, I gotta look up his name, but the actor who played him also played let's see, Richie from the new It movie. And now that I think about the new It movie, it kind of does the same thing as Stranger Things. It makes all kinds of references of the late 80s. All the talks about, so the kids talk about Street Fighter in that, and how I remember in the opening scene of it where in Bill's room they had a poster of Gremlins, and like it does the exact same thing as Stranger Things does when it comes to all these pop culture references. But anyway, Stranger Things, an amazing show, and I cannot wait to finish the second season. So, hope you enjoyed my reaction to the honest trailer for Stranger Things. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any suggestions of what you would like me to react to next, just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, this is Don Elmi, signing out. Bye.
Fireball.